say they're not the same. So tell us a little about you and as well as Country Financial.
So I'm the agency manager for the Metro Atlanta agency in Country Financial. I have some of my wonderful team members over here, Chris, Cynthia, Jennifer, and Brenda. I tell them every day they make me look better than I really am.
And they're like, amen.
They go, we do. So Country, we were started in 1925 by farmers for farmers. Currently, we do business in 19 states. We're about number 650 on the Fortune 1000 list. We help our clients define financial security no matter where they're starting. I like to say that if we're talking to Arthur Blank or the young man or woman who's starting their career at Home Depot, we can help them with everything from their home and auto insurance to retirement planning to education planning, as well as leaving a legacy. So that's what really makes us different, is we get to know our folks and our clients and really develop relationships.
Cool. So, and when did you start with Country?
In 2012, I started as an agent in the agency that I'm a leader of now. And in 2015, I was promoted to this role, and I've been there ever since, holding on, but because of that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So in terms of, someone wanting to purchase Country Financial, like what's in the portfolio for someone who says, hey, okay, that's interesting, but how can I do business or work with you?
So no matter if you're Arthur Blank, a business owner such as yourself, or an individual client, we have solutions and strategies that'll help you define financial security. If it's important to you, it's important to us. It doesn't matter if we just do a home and auto insurance line of business, or if we do something more complex. We have a team of experts that can handle any situation that should arise. We do wonderful work with our clients. From a retirement standpoint, we have about $16 billion in assets under management, over 1 million households insured with home and auto insurance. So, and one of the really key things that I talk to my team about every day is when we help clients with life insurance and things of that nature, we pay about $1 million in death claims a day from our life insurance portfolio. So I know that makes a difference in the communities, and those are the things we can help clients with whatever financial security needs.
Cool, awesome. So then for you, in one way, it's working with him from, hey, I want to do business, but also you talk a lot about hiring people. And so people know someone looking for a job. Tell us about, because he says, I'm always hiring. So tell us the types of jobs that are available at Country.
So one thing that I say is we have the most unique business opportunity in the industry. We have individual business owners here, but if you've ever owned your own business just like you, it's hard to get the support. So we hear organizations say you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. One thing that Country does that differentiates us is we pay a base salary for up to 5 years for our young men and women who are getting started. We have a full suite of access to insurances and all of those things, and we really help them grow and teach them how to become business owners. And one thing that really makes me proud is we really help we're a really agent-centered organization. I don't like going to career fairs a lot, but I like to receive referrals from my team members and the folks in the community that I partner with. My trusted resources, I would rather meet someone that way than to truly go out and meet someone at a career fair, because now I can get someone who's endorsing this individual, and they can tell you anytime they've had someone who was a referral, I've never turned down that interview. It's like just walk them into my office and we'll have a conversation.
Awesome. So if you know someone looking for a job, reach out here. So also, what type of people are you looking for? Do you have the type of people that you want to work with or want to work for you?
The easiest way I can describe it is if you like them, and if I like them and I trust them, the type of person that's trustworthy, right? The type of person that's trustworthy, the type of person that's outgoing, the type of person who has an entrepreneurial spirit, the type of person who wants to, but the most important piece of that puzzle, who wants to make an impact in his or her community. Because we're working with people every day, and if they don't have a natural love for people, I will not even entertain the topic. It's like, yeah, let's talk about why I didn't move forward with them.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. So then last question is networking. And so how Hermon and I met at a place where we visit the Commerce Club or work members of. And we talked about networking, and then he went on about his love. Yeah. This is where it gets awkward. And he went on and on about how much he loved, and then also some things that he's seen that didn't work well in networking. So what made you want to support and sponsor this type of event?
Again, my love for people and helping people achieve whatever goal they have. I reference my team a lot when I'm doing things like this because, when we talk, the reason I went into leadership is because I can have a bigger impact on more folks in the community. And I love Atlanta. I love everything about Atlanta. And so instead of me being Hermon and dealing with my portfolio of clients, I can help their clients as well as help them grow into whatever it is they would like to achieve, both personally and professionally. So that's why I got involved.
Awesome. Well, thank you. We appreciate you for being a sponsor, so definitely appreciate Hermon, and we'll be hearing more from him on the panel. So this topic of, and then there's paper, there's information about country at your tables, and then again, this table are representatives from country, and you can definitely reach out to them. So now we get into the topic of networking. Love it or hate it, or necessary evil. Let's get a poll from the room. How many? And this is a safe space. We all want to see you grow and develop. So whatever you say, the goal is to help support you. But no. So how many people love networking? Like you hear networking and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to go. Thanks, Hermon. And Corey, thank you, Keela. Okay, how many people, and hate sounds so harsh, but see it as a necessary evil. You're in the right spot, folks. You're in the right spot.
No, in between.
Okay, in between. You're between the love and the hate.
Yes.
So my goal today is not to get everybody to like jump up and down and love it, but at least to see the value of it and how you can leverage it to be successful. And again, that's why we're going beyond the superficial, but thinking strategically, how am I using networking for my benefit? And so they say, are you looking at it as something that's going to help you? And how can I learn from networking? So when you go to an event, instead of thinking, I have to do this, think, how can I learn? Who could I meet that could help me? So it's all about the mindset that you have when you start a networking event. So again, the goal is not to get everybody to love it, but at least not to hate it. Not to see it in dread and say, I don't want to do this. So another thing that I want us to talk about, I read in these Harvard Business Review about a mindset, so this motivational focus, where you have a promotional mindset, and that's where you go from learning to how is this helping me, versus a prevention mindset. That's when you see it and you say, I don't want to do it. So the first thing is, where's your mindset when you hear networking? And are you having the right mindset before you go to an event? So let's get in here and talk about it a little bit more. So Dr. Ivan Meisner says networking is more about farming than hunting. So it's not going into the kill and exchanging a bunch of business cards. It's about, the key word is relationships. Networking is about relationships. So, when you think about networking and you say, I don't really enjoy it, what are some things you do not enjoy about networking?
Getting out of your comfort zone.
Getting out of your comfort zone. Tell me more. No one's going to answer. No one's going to answer after this. Tell us more.
Having, having to do things that make you feel a little uncomfortable. Maybe talking to people that you're not as familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So getting out of your comfort zone, James, then Julie.
Awkward pauses.
Awkward pauses? What do you mean?
That space in between, hey, this is what I do, this is what I do, and then.
Okay, so talk about filling in the space for awkward pauses. Cool, Julie?
Repeating yourself.
What do you mean? Julie, tell us more.
Well, just every new person, I mean, because you're meeting new people primarily, and so you're repeating what you do, and you know, you're having the same conversation over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's just
Like, I just want to record myself and play back.
right.
Any others that when you hear networking, you think? Yes, please.
It's just, and this is funny coming from someone who's a licensed counselor, but I actually do not like small talk. Like, I do not like talking about the weather. It's like, we both know why we're here. Like, what can we do? Like, you know what I mean? So I think it's just the small talk aspect.
So the small talk, you're like, okay, I'm over it. And then of course, you know, it's like, how's the weather? Okay, now what?
Okay.
One other. Stephanie, and then I saw, okay, this is Stephanie.
When it feels forced. So it's nice meeting people and talking, but when you come to a place and it's like, we're gonna network. It feels different.
We kind of doing 1, 2, 3 network. Gotcha. So the feeling forced, where it doesn't feel natural. And Chris.
What's jumping out at me from the screen is cultivate. Like, never really thinking about, okay, it's more than just passing out the card, you're building a relationship or attempting to build that relationship.
Yes.
So just, like I said, changing the mindset.
Yeah,
Lens.
changing the mindset and the lens, and that's what we want to do, because most of what we said about what we didn't like about networking were events. And when you think about networking, it's more than events.